Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. That's depending where you are in the world. It is end of Sabbath. It's Saturday evening. Sabbath was very good, restful, but had a good study. We're doing our nighttime devotion from the devotional Christ Triumphant. The title today, Significance of the Sabbath. The scripture reading comes from Genesis 2, verses 1 and 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. Human philosophy declares that an indefinite period of time was taken in the creation of the world. Does God state the matter thus? No. He says, "It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days, not six indefinite periods of time, for then there would be no possible way for us to observe the day specified in the fourth commandment. In 6 days, the Lord made heaven and the earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed." Now, read carefully the fifth chapter of Deuteronomy. God says again, "Remember, do not forget the Sabbath day to keep it holy. For in 6 days the Lord made heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it." Now, with the living oracles before them, those who claim to preach the word present the suppositions of human minds, the maxims and the commandments of humans. They make void the law of God by their traditions. The sophistry in regard to the world's being created in an indefinite period of time is one of Satan's falsehoods. God speaks to the human family in language they can comprehend. He doesn't leave the matter so indefinite that human beings can handle it according to their theories. When the Lord declares that he made the world in 6 days, rested the seventh day, he means the day of 24 hours, which he has marked off by the rising of and the setting of the sun. God would not pronounce the death sentence for a disregard of the Sabbath unless he had presented before his people a clear understanding of the Sabbath. When the foundation of the earth was laid, the foundation of the Sabbath was also laid. When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy, God saw that a Sabbath was essential for Adam and Eve and humankind, even in paradise. In giving them the Sabbath, God considered their spiritual and physical health. God made the world in 6 literal days. On the seventh literal day, he rested from all his work which he had done and was refreshed. So he has given human beings 6 days in which to labor, but thus setting apart the Sabbath. God gave the world a memorial. He did not set apart one day and any day in seven, but one particular day, the seventh day. By observing the Sabbath, we recognize God as the living God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. That is the significance of the Sabbath. In 6 days, God created the heaven and the earth. The seventh day, God rested and observed everything that he had done and decided, observed, and declared that it was very good. Now, there is also, I remember working at one place in particular, and I was working in a team of 6 people. And I remember we were talking about, well, they were asking me about my faith. And I said, I keep the Sabbath. The Sabbath is the seventh day. Now, they all said, well, the seventh day is Sunday. And I was confused because I said to them, but the first day of the week is Sunday. How can the seventh be Sunday also? And they all said, no, the first day of the week is Monday. And it turns out, and a couple of these people were similar age to me, and then the others were younger. And it turns out, ever since they were young and been going to school, etc., and right through their years, they've always been taught the first day of the week is Monday. I was so confused because I've always been taught, and through school and everywhere, the first day of the week is Sunday. And biblically, the first day of the week is Sunday, that we call Sunday. And I can prove it biblically because you can go to the book of Luke, near the end, Luke 23, and I think it's from verse 53. It talks about when Jesus was crucified, he was crucified on the preparation day, and we all know that to be Friday. The day, it was preparation day because the Sabbath drew on, Sabbath being Saturday. And then it says the women in the morn after the Sabbath, the women ran to the tomb early in the morning. And we all know that day to be the Sunday, that the women went to the tomb, saw it open, and Jesus wasn't there. That is called the first day of the week in the Bible. The day Jesus died, they called it preparation day. The day drew on to the Sabbath, which was Saturday. So, biblically, it says the first day of the week when the women went to the tomb after he had been crucified, they called that the first day of the week in the Bible. We call that Sunday. So, if you want to go down a theoretical Bible theologian argument, it's all there. Luke 23 from 53 to onwards. Sabbath is what we call is the day that we call Saturday, but it's the Sabbath, and Sabbath starts from sunset Friday, which currently sits at about 4:15 on a Friday, and it ends sunset Saturday, which is about 4:15. That's a full 24 hours. Now the Sabbath signifies God as the creator of the heavens and the earth. And the earth and the heavens was all created in 6, or rather the earth was created in 6 literal days. The seventh day he rested. I hope that's helped. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, please leave a comment. Not a problem. I'm happy to hear your view, discuss, and make a comment, whichever. I don't mind. It's all love. I love you as my sister and my brethren, however, whoever you are. I don't care how you view the world because, well, I do care. Of course I care. But that doesn't come in between how I view you. God bless you.